This is Dave. He is a businessman. He goes to work happily and come back happily. Business moves on well, and he is a happy man. So Dave is so much hardworking. He goes to the office, he smiles to everyone, and comes back home. During his working days one day he met a beautiful lady named Cassie. Cassie is a hard-working woman. She loves to do the things of God. However, she never jokes with her lifestyle. She dresses well and presents her body. After some few times of moving along with Cassie, Dave fell in love with her and wanted her to be his wife. He proposed to her and she accepted. They got married and lived so happily for a year. However, they have a problem. They had a problem of childbearing. Cassie was so frustrated one night she went through her phone and realized there were so much preachers online. She decided to follow one woman who was testifying concerning how she lost her baby after 9 months of carrying the pregnancy, and then after that she never had one again. But after she decided to give her life to Christ and move on with Christian works, she had twins after 8 years of marriage. Cassie decided to follow the woman's footsteps, but she forgot one thing. She never heard the woman saying neglect your house duties. However, Cassie stopped doing everything she does that makes her husband happy, but fully focus on praying, fasting, no cooking, no eating in the house, no dressing. She don't even keep her body clean. Guess what? Cassie never comes home silently. How will she be quiet? She always comes home nagging, shouting, singing. But Dave had no problem with her. The issue now is Dave goes to work so much, tired, comes home tired, wanted a peaceful sleep, but his wife, Cassie, is always shouting, praying at night, calling him to pray at night. Dave had no problem with it, but she's supposed to give him also space. Dave was fed up with him, and let's see how the story turns out to be. Now, this is Eva, a businesswoman. She lives just opposite the house of Dave and then Madame Cassie. Eva is a hardworking woman. She goes out presentably, dresses well, and carries herself well. She never jokes with social media. Yes, Eva likes to live her life well. She goes on shopping. She does everything a woman can do. She lives so happily. But she got a problem with Madam Cassie. Let's see. Because Madam Cassie realizes that Eva do not dress like how she is dressing, all stripped off, no makeup. She's just unattractive. But Madam Eva always carried herself well. So Madam Cassie started mocking at her, calling her names, prostitutes, she's not a believer, she will go to hell, and all nagging things you can think of. But guess what? Madam Eva never give any attention to her. She still continues with her daily routine. She does everything she always do at home. She never forgets her makeup. Since there's an end to everything, wonderful Mr. Dave fell in love with a prostitute because his wife was giving him headache. So he decided to confide in a prostitute who he claims was his friend, and then started falling in love. They go on dates, dinner, everything you can think of. He had so much fun with this woman. But the most baffling thing of the whole story is he plans to marry her. But before the marriage, he moved in with this woman. You can imagine how Madame Cassie will be feeling. Hmm, poor Madame Cassie, a strong believer she claims she is now down, crying, sobbing each and every time. She's always in pain whenever she sees her darling husband with the prostitute in her house. She was then moved to the boys' quarters, and then the woman is now enjoying her marital bed. Madam Cassie started asking God so many questions. Why her? She goes out to preach, she dresses, she never exposes her body, she doesn't wear jewelry, no makeup. But why is God treating her this way? Guess what? She had no answer. Then now her savior comes into the question. Madame Eva, the quoted prostitute she always called her, is now her advisor. Madame Eva told her so much about her life, told her that if you are a Christian does not mean neglect your duties as a woman. If you are a Christian does not mean that you look so wretched. If you are a Christian does not mean that you shouldn't dress well. But she, Madam Eva, has two kids and a proud husband. She is so much proud of her husband because her husband was a pastor. And then she herself is a businesswoman. She is not a prostitute. She prays every day, keeps her own well, but she's just around this estate, which is located closer to Madam Cathy and Dave, because she's on an assignment from her business. This is getting interesting. Madame Cassie, who was a whole believer, Holy Mama Jesus, now hit to the advice of Eva. She was so shocked to realize that Eva's father was a pastor. No matter how Eva dresses go up and down, she never forsakes her God. She prays every day, but she's still presentable and then still attractive to her husband. So, Madame Cassie decided to advise herself, went back to dress, she went to trim her hair, did her makeups, and then present herself well in the house. For months, she started dressing well, but found herself a different church, and then she started fellowshipping with that church. Madame Eva never said anything to the husband, but her husband started falling back for her. So he sacked the prostitute and now decided to make amends with his wife. Yeah, Dave and then Cassie apologized to each other. They realized he can't live away from each other. They apologized, accepted each other, and then had a good night. You could imagine what happened. Then, few months later, Madam Cassie realized she was pregnant. So, she told her husband, Dave, God's time is really the best. It's not about me not dressing well, doing all those false doctrine, but when you believe and have faith in God, God will surely make you smile. Dave was so happy, hugged his wife, and then you can imagine the love around them. Yes, they lived happily after with their kids, and that is how God works. God's time is never our time. Lessons derived from this short story. Thank you, and God bless you for watching. See ya!